Do you know? Sometimes it's not the exam that actually stresses our children. It's our stress about the exam is what it stresses them. Have you ever noticed your child becoming more anxious after talking to you? Have you seen them walk into the room in a very calm and composed manner, but walk out tense after talking to you? Let me tell you, my dear friends, exam pressure is not just academic, but it's also emotional pressure. The pressure of satisfying their own parents. Today, let's talk a little more honestly. Are we intentionally transferring our anxiety to our children? Have you ever observed that our children are highly sensitive to our emotional energy? They get stressed out when we are stressed out. They'll be happy when we are happy because they don't just listen to our words. They read our facial expressions, our tone, our body language, even the minute reactions like rolling with the eyes. You might say, it's okay, Kanna, you can do better. But if your face looks worried, then your worry automatically gets transferred because parents have that internal innate connection which passes from the mom to the child or even the dad to the child. That is actually proven in a scientific manner also. They can read your face, understand your eyes, what it is actually communicating to you, rather than just listening to your words. Once, if your eyes are excluding calm, then they'll understand that you are calm and you're confident about the preparation. But if they see pressure in your eyes, or if they see little bit of anxiety in your eyes, they then the children will absorb all that unnecessary anxiety and pressure, and they will not absorb the instructions what you are trying to give it to them in the verbal manner. So how do this parental anxiety show up? One is repeating the reminders constantly, saying, have you done this? Have you done that? Hovering while they study, sitting next to them when they're studying, and checking whether they're getting distracted with social media or whether they're watching something else on the computer. Or discussing about what happens if this question shows up, what happens if that question shows up, what happens with the results and all that stuff. And comparing unintentionally, isn't it? We keep comparing them with their friends, their cousins, relatives, and a lot more. And the last but not the least, most of the people intentionally or unintentionally do it because they're not aware. Saying, have you prepared completely? Do you have the confidence that you'll crack this exam? How prepared are you for this exam? These kind of questions keep repeating multiple times in a day. So even the most loving and caring parents keep doing this, not because they want to pressurize their kid, but they are trying to relieve their pressure by asking these kind of questions to their kids. And internally, that asking multiple times these questions passes on the pressure onto the kids because let me tell you honestly, the care, the love which you are trying to pass on to your child without regulation becomes control, and this control actually increases the stress in your child. So let's be honest, when our child writes exams, we all have to agree that it activates our own fears, fear of failing behind, fear of judgment from the relatives, or fear of what will people say, what will other parents say, or fear of future uncertainty, or fear of our child even getting stressed out by writing for writing these exams. So many fears keep running in our mind, isn't it? We all have to agree. And when these kind of fears keep running in our brain, they also activate our own childhood exam memories, how our own teachers had scolded us up post the exams because of the results, or how our own teachers, how we couldn't do better in exams. All this unprocessed fear keeps coming resurfacing once again, and it passes silently from us to our child. If we're raised with pressure to score more marks to secure the prestigious IIT or doctor seat, or admission into prestigious university, we may unconsciously recreate the same pressure without actually intending to, but emotionally we create the same pressure to our kids and pass it on to them. So when you are anxious, observe what happens to you. Your voice tightens, your facial expression changes, your breathing changes, and your body becomes tense. Your child senses the threat. So you start observing first your body reactions to the anxiety and pressure. So then you start taking deep breath, come down, start living in that moment, take some deep breathing, um, mm, tell yourself that it is only a child's exam and this is not the end of the world. Your child will definitely do better. Yeah, and calm your mind. If you are calm, your child will become calm automatically. If you are tensed up, they will start getting tensed up. So if you want your child to succeed in exams, you need to be calm first. So an emotionally resilient parents can only guide their children in a better way to perform in better way in the exams. So first try to regulate yourselves. Take slow breath, count 1 to 10 or 10 to 1. Replace reminders with daily checking in time. Work with him in a work with your child in a collaborative manner. For example, instead of asking 5 times before the lunch in a day, ask him, can we sit down at 11 o'clock and review what all chapters you have finished? Or do you want any help with this particular chapter? Instead of asking and hovering behind them, have a plan schedule so that your child will understand that yes, you are helping, you are giving them that space to prepare and learn on his own, and you're giving him a structure. And this structure reduces the fear, anxiety. Exams actually test children academically how proficient they are. But this exam season tests parents emotionally, and this is a season for us to grow, remove our inner child fears. So, this month, your child does not need supervision. They need more stability, a good emotional safety net in the house. And this stability comes from the regulated adults, not perfect adults, not the best dad or the best mom. The person who is more regulated emotionally will be able to provide the best emotional safety net which your child needs during this exam season so that he can succeed in not only in this year's exams but in the exams that the life throws at them in one way or the other. So before we try to manage our children's stress, let's manage our own because anxiety spreads silently, my dear friends. So please do stay calm and observe yourself how you are trying to transfer the pressure to your child or you're modeling resilience. Whatever it may be, try to model resilience. This is what my humble request to you all. Let's meet next week with another interesting topic on the exam season preparation. Take care.